الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله
So this is my hotel in Saudi Arabia. It's an Eid day today. Yesterday I was here for Umrah. My hotel is 7th Square Hotel. It's a nice hotel, economical as well. I'm going to get some food from Al Bake, so this is the way to go. It's about 10 minutes walk from the hotel, and the hotel is not far from the Haram. So it's about 4.5 kilometers, which is about 3 miles. And you can easily get a taxi. So on normal days, people say you can get it for 10 to 20 reals, but just because it was Ramadan till yesterday, so they were charging more, about 40 quid. On Eid day, which is today, they charge 60 to 70 quid, reals. So when it comes to taxis here in Saudi Arabia, you have to make sure, because you're paying the right price. Say they always go for the highest price. So what they do, they ask you more, and you can haggle the price, because there's so many taxi drivers. There's so much competition here. What they do. So I'll share my experience with you. What happened? So as I landed at Jeddah airport, one of the taxi driver approached me. He said he'll charge me from 600 to 700 pounds from the Jeddah airport to my hotel. And the other driver jumped in. He said, I'll charge you 500 reals. And then what happened, because the other guy didn't like it, who first offered me 600 reals, he said, I'll take you for 400. And the other driver said he'll take me for 300. And then the first one said, I'll take you for 250. So I was very happy that from 600 to 250. And then when we got to the lift, he just suddenly changed his mind. He said, no, I'll charge you 400 pounds. I said, but you agreed with me 250 in front of the other driver. He said, yeah, but it's just because I don't want you to go with him. So that's what they do, and that's everywhere. From hiring a taxi to hiring a wheelchair during Safa Marwa walk you do. So it happened with me. The guy offered me wheelchair for 150. for my kids. And the other guy, about 10 feet away, said, I'll take you for 100, you can hire my wheelchair for 100 reals. And then the first guy said to him, why would you do that? And now the guy who first offered me, I told him, look, I'm going to pay you £100, otherwise I'm going to go to him. So he took £100 off me then. So this is everywhere. So don't go whatever they say. So from my hotel to Medina at the moment, they're asking for 1800 reals to 2000 reals. While at the same time, you'll find all kind of taxis here. At the same time, the green taxis, that guy said to me he'll take me for 800, even though he's not replying on me at the moment, but he agreed 800 with me first. So he eventually take me for say 1000, but this is the case in Saudi Arabia. So you have to haggle the price, otherwise you'll end up paying a lot more. But anyways, so from here I go this side. The hotel I'm staying on is very economical. This is my first time here in Saudi Arabia, and whoever I know who've been here before, they say hotels are expensive, but I booked through Airbnb 3-4 months back, considering that it's not far from Haram. It was way cheaper because people were paying a lot more. My friends been recently during Ramadan, and they've been paying a lot more than what I've paid for 5 days. They have paid about 1 day. It depends on the hotel as well, but mine is my hotel where I'm staying is, you can't say it's bad. I mean, they've got every facility, and you can't complain. Take it this way. I'm happy. So that's the nice thing about it. I think people should check, search for different hotels. If you see, Holiday Inn is just there, and literally one thing you will see here, as you can see, I haven't seen that many accidented cars in my life as I have seen here in Saudi Arabia. The drivers here are rough. You won't, about 60% of the vehicles are damaged. There's another story. In taxi there, these taxis, these are one of the famous ones, so you can hire them privately. If you see this here, yeah, so this as well. So yesterday when I got a taxi, this green taxi here, what happened, his tire pressure was low. Right, the tire pressure was low, and the sign was showing up on his dashboard. I said to him, look, your tire pressure is low. He said, where? I said, it's showing the sign. He said, is it a tire pressure sign? And he was a professional driver, taxi driver, but he didn't know the car he was driving. Anyways, Al-Baik. I always get confused this with Labak. So yesterday when I was asking at the reception, I wanted to ask where is Al-Baik, but I ended up saying where is Labak. So I'm having a fun time here. It's nice living. Not living, I've been spending time here. But no, I should rather not say that. So, there you go. You see new cars, but damaged cars. So that's Al-Baik here. And is it still not open yet? What time it opens?
I don't know.
You don't know? I checked on the Google that it was open, so this is why I walked now. But bad luck. And we'll try again. This mosque is called Faqih, Masjid Faqih. So for Eid Salah, if you wanna, read your namaz at the Haram, you have to be there 2 a.m. 2 in the morning. Otherwise, they close the gates. So this is Masjid Faqih. That's the clock tower right behind this building where the construction work is going on. Where if you see under that thing, there's the clock tower. It's a bit, dusty out there. This is why you can't see clearly. At night time, you can easily see the clock tower. I was too tired to get to Haram 2 a.m. in the morning because we got to the hotel about 9 to 10 p.m. So couldn't make it there. Then I came here, which is Masjid Faqih. I could not get inside it even in this mosque. At 6 a.m. because I was told at the hotel that I won't be able to get in if I won't be there before 6. So I was here, say about 6:05, and literally I had to pray on the footpath by Eid Salah. So this is. One thing which is not good, even if you go to Turkey, and now I'm feeling this in Saudi Arabia as well. Okay, you do take pride in your language, in your culture, but when you know that your economies are dependent on the tourism, and the money you make it contributes to your economies. You know, then you need to realize that your services you are providing to your tourists, they're good, and then you have to check in details, because if you don't check in details, like I mean, not the micromanage is not the right word, but pay attention to the detail, because you go Turkey. Person like me, I don't speak Turkish. I struggle when I go there to communicate. There's no communication. But over there you do find things in English as well, translated in English. But when it's a person-to-person conversation or contact, I struggle. And because mostly people over there, they speak Turkish. As they say, the French don't want to speak in English, same as Germans. They take pride in their language as well, which is good. That's how it should be. But at the same time, English being an international language, it's a kind of it's a mean of communication which is accepted internationally, globally. So I think they should realize that as well, and teach their kids, or in schools, give this thing a priority, that they speak English, because otherwise it's hard for a person like us to communicate. You know, I went to the supermarket. He was asking me 17 reals in Arabic. I didn't get a word what he's saying, so he had to type that in his calculator and show me the calculator that, look, that much money I have to pay. So and same thing I have found in Saudi Arabia as well. I went to one of the restaurants, so their menu, the leaflet, is all in Arabic. I mean, a person like me who doesn't know what the ingredients are, even though it's a halal country, but obviously halal, they serve halal food, but I do have my preferences as well at the same time. So they should consider these things as well. So like, I've been asking people for the exchange, the currency exchange thing. They don't know what I'm talking about. One of the guy, I have to type it in the Google Translator. Luckily, I've never seen people having that many people having iPhones that I've seen here in Saudi Arabia. So it feels like America, the US make technology and the cars just for these people, for Arabs. Anyways, yeah, currency exchange. They always say sarraf. So I have to just Google Translate it. So if you ever come to Saudi Arabia and you wanna exchange the currency, it's called sarraf. If you see over there, that's sarraf. There. So this is what you say to them when you come to Saudi Arabia. Anyways, see, the roads are busy. It's nice. It's nice exploring things. But because they have lots of money, these countries, they should invest more in human resources in people's skills. They'll make more money. So one thing I always think about halal food in the UK. You go, I have a habit since I'm living there that I always check if it's halal or not. If it's not halal, then the halal sign is not there, then I always see if this is suitable for vegetarian. And even then, we have to check if there is alcohol in that as not. If there is alcohol in the product or not. So I always think one thing over there, that if these companies, whoever put the sign of suitable for vegetarian on their products in the UK, if they put halal sign, they will see a bit increase in their revenue. But I find lots of products in the UK where there's no alcohol in that, and it's suitable for vegetarian, but there is no sign of suitable for vegetarian or the halal sign, because the halal market is there as well. If you increase, if you pay attention to these things, you may increase your profit. So similarly, if these countries, if they pay attention to the communication, if they pay more attention towards their services, they'll make more money. Anyways, I'll see you later. Hubbe Real. Hubbe Falus. There's a viral video where a person is standing in front of the Haram, the Kaaba. He's praying that he's asking Allah for money. Falus. His kids, the one at the back, he was saying, I don't understand Arabic, but he was saying Hibbul Falus or something like this. And then I asked them, where do they get these scarf and all these whatever they're wearing, the attire from? He showed me the shop, and then he said, give me 5 riyal. And I was thinking the dua he was making, he was right. I think he loves money. So he said, give me money now. And before that I heard him saying Hibbul Falus or something like this. Now he's saying something again. But there's another people, they give sweets when to the kids, and also I've seen the humanity during tawaf, even though there are lots of things which should be considered while doing tawaf. There are lots of things which I think should not be done during tawaf, not religiously, which is ethically, which is wrong, but at the same time you see humanity there as well. People help each other. I lost my son, the guy put him on his shoulder while I was looking for him, so he's visible to his dad or family. So that's how it was. Also, my son was holding a water bottle, and then he gave it to me. And then at the same time, just right in front of us, an old person fell. Because it was so crowded, he felt unconscious, so he sat down. So without asking me, he just grabbed the water, and then because there was no water. So, and iftar time, while I was standing, a guy just gave me the bag of food and then left. I mean, you see these things happening, which is so nice. And that gives you a hope in humanity as well. So there are things which which are really good. I'll share with you my hotel business card if you guys ever want to visit this hotel. So this is the hotel I'm visiting. So it's a nice hotel if you ever want to visit.